Let me tell you a secret. I don't use shampoo, I don't use soap, and my deodorant is homemade and it's the same thing as my toothpaste. Now, when I say that to people, at first they find me quite weird. But when I explain to them that these normal things that we do daily are actually destroying our health, I mean, have you ever looked at the ingredients on your soap or on your shampoo? It's actually filled with toxic chemicals and it's easy to replace. First, your shampoo, it's an absolute scam. You don't need it, especially if you're a guy. Now, the shorter your hair, the less you need it. What happened is I got a buzz cut and I simply never put shampoo, and now my hair is healthier and looks better than ever. Now, what do you do for yourself? You simply remove it. You simply wash yourself with water, and you wash yourself like you would wash yourself normally with soap. And for deodorant, what I did, 3/4 of coconut oil, 1/4 of baking soda. And I use the exact same thing for my toothpaste. I've been doing this for more than a year now, and it's clearly working for me. I mean, people don't say I smell bad, actually they say I smell quite fine. And my dentist told me that my teeth are absolutely fine also. But this is not the only thing that I do differently than most people. Let me give you another example right here. My toothbrush is made of 100% bamboo, and these things are dirt cheap. I think it's less expensive than plastic toothbrush. And this is simply an easy way to remove microplastic from your life. Now, another crucial thing that I did, which, I mean, costs a little bit more money, but I bought a reverse osmosis water filter. And basically that thing removes all the microplastic and all of the other stuff that you don't want from your water. Now, understand that costs like about $500. So you might not want to do that. But one easy thing you could do to reduce your exposure to microplastic is changing your water bottle for something that's not plastic. I use glass. I think it looks cool. But the thing that shocks people the most usually is when they see my screen time. Because this week, my screen time is less than 3 hours. And I mean for the whole week. That's probably less than your daily screen time. This is one thing that I do completely different than people my age. And honestly, I mean, you already heard that like phone is bad for your mental health, but you don't understand just how bad it is for your mental health. And it affects literally everything from your productivity to your enjoyment of life. I mean, it desensitizes your dopamine receptors. So now you need more stimulation to just feel something. You can't just sunbathe and feel happy about yourself. You need more. And this is so bad for you. So bad. So trying to reduce your screen time. Now, in this video, I'm not trying to convince you to do anything different. I'm just putting ideas out there so you can try them. You can do your own experiment on yourself and see if it works. Also, one more thing that our modern day lifestyle has completely wrong is the time we spend outside. Now, try to think about your normal day, your day in the life. How much time do you actually spend outside? Now, this is not your fault. You go to school, it's inside. You go to work, most likely it's inside. You sleep inside, of course, you're always inside your house. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to go caveman and always spend all of your days outside. That's not gonna work, and quite honestly, that's not realistic. But one thing you can do, which is very, very easy to do, is to use light to your advantage. This means when you wake up, at least go outside for 5 to 10 minutes to get that morning sunlight. If the sun is not up, try to get some light. Even if it's indoor light, it's still gonna help you a little bit. Now, morning sunlight is not the only thing you can do to help yourself and to use light to your advantage. What you can also do is to heal yourself with red light and with UVB rays. Now, red light, right now I'm inside and there's a window blocking the light. Now, red light is still coming through and it's still healing me somewhat. But if I go outside right now, I would be exposed to so much more red light and UVB rays. Now, the UVB rays almost get completely blocked because of the glass. So right now I'm not exposed to that much UVB rays. I would not be able to produce much vitamin D right now. And that's one other way you can use the sun, is to get vitamin D. you expose your skin. Now for red light, you don't need to expose your skin. For red light, you can be fully clothed and still the red light is gonna go through your clothes because it's a longer wavelength. And now finally, you've probably heard of that one before, but reducing your screen time before going to bed, avoiding blue light. This means avoiding your LED lights, avoiding your screen lights, avoiding all of this. You can use, like, I've got them over here. It's blue light blockers, some glasses. Put these on before going to bed. Not during the day. Right now, I want to be exposed to blue light. I want my body to, know that it's daytime. But 2 hours before sleep, I put these on. And 2 hours before sleep, I put on my red light. Cheap red light I bought on Amazon, like $30. And I try to avoid all other lights. On your phone, you can set the setting so that it's only red light, right? So your phone becomes all red. The same thing for your computer. I do the same. And finally, I didn't really want to talk about this one, but diet, it's an important one. The food you eat. Now, of course, I'm not going to go too much in detail about it, but what you want to try to avoid is what you always knew you needed to avoid, and it's processed food. But I'm going to make it even more simple. Try to avoid anything that's only carbs and fats. Try to eat stuff with protein. Now, I don't say this because you get protein. It's simply because usually the things with lots of protein are healthier. So you need to get those. Of course, you need to think about your macros and all that stuff, but not for this video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you'll get some ideas. I hope you'll try something. I hope you'll experiment something on your own. Some of the things I talked about. Maybe you stop shampoo. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.